I'm Elle, and today we're going to talk about Mar allegedly lying about a small business for views. On the 19th of July, Mar uploaded a video called "I went to the worst reviewed makeup artist in Vegas." In the video, she talked about difficulties getting in to actually get our makeup done, alleged that the primer that the makeup artist used on her eyes burned, but, most importantly, she also alleged that the makeup artist gave her face a skin infection, with sarcastic text additions throughout the video. The scandal appeared when someone tagged Mar on Twitter with a statement defending the makeup artist and business, accusing Mar of staging the video and lying to her subscribers. The person said, "Hello, I know this person who did your makeup and we reviewed this video. This was all a setup and you know it. We went over what happened with the makeup artist and she let you know that she is not an expert on fantasy makeup, which is what you present to her. All of the makeup that she uses is professional makeup and from brand made by the school that she got certified at, which is in Chino Hills, California, including the primer that you lied about burning you. She showed you the brands, but you seemed not to have remembered that since you rushed her work constantly, saying that you were in a hurry to leave so that she could not finish. Like you mentioned, there are cameras in the salon and we have the footage of what actually happened during your visit. The makeup artist repeatedly told you to put your phone down because you were disrupting the process, making it harder for her to do your makeup. All of her products are sanitized, and she never used the mop bucket as a place to clean the makeup brushes. First of all, that is incredibly disgusting and anyone with a brain would know never to do that, and it's a lie that you came up with to make your horrible video even the tiniest bit more interesting. You lied to all your followers with the comments you made about salmonella infested and bacteria infested, and even showed her untidy workspace, which was due to you rushing her so much that she could not organize everything. You planned out everything to make it seem like what the artist did was terrible, came in with a plan to attack this salon and convince your viewers that you are the victim. It's sad that as a Latina, you would come into a salon that is Latina owned and ran so that you can come tear them down in order to get views and likes. While this store may not be the high-end salons you feel like you belong to, this is a salon for the middle to lower class and is respected in the community. Know that this is defamation of character and for the salon. You will be hearing from us again." The person then went on to say, "Wasn't going to post this because we don't want the sympathy, but she needs to know. You judged my mom's availability, but the reason that she has that availability is to take care of her 17-year-old daughter with special needs. And now you are trying to ruin what pays the roof over my sister's head, her doctor's appointments and her medicine that keeps her alive? You should be ashamed. She is her full-time job." I personally can't imagine how difficult it would be for a parent to work and be on call for a disabled child. In the video that Mar posted, she was confused that when she called the salon on a Saturday, the makeup artist was supposed to only be available between Monday and Friday, but then stated that the artist was currently with a client. The truth is that the vast majority of us make value judgments about others when we don't know their lives or full stories. Mar obviously wouldn't know about the makeup artist's home or family life, and, to be fair, if I heard that kind of confusing information, I would side-eye who told me that too. But knowing that bigger context does make Mar look bad. What hasn't helped Mar's case is that the original pinned comment on her video had her calling the place that she went to a dump, which was then edited to remove the name calling. Nevada is also a two-party consent state when it comes to phone calls, which means that if Mar didn't explicitly ask for permission to record and then share the phone call in her video, then she broke the law. The rest of Mar's filming seems perfectly legal though, because there's no reasonable expectation of privacy in a business like that, and technically follows Nevada's state law. When T-Spill retweeted the accusations, Mar responded, saying, "Everything on my video is 100% real, aside from obvious jokes such as salmonella spray. Obviously this woman did not have a salmonella spray bottle. This business did hurt me by giving me a skin infection, so I hope the artist will properly sanitize their makeup in future. It was never my intention to hurt the business or artist, which is why I did not mention the name and blurred its location and faces. However, I did receive a skin infection which is completely unacceptable. I hope the artist will sanitize properly in the future." It's disingenuous for Mar to say that she didn't intend to hurt the business or artist when the point of videos like the one that she made is to bait and hopefully experience something negative to get as many views as possible. As she stated near the end of the video, she was expecting the makeup to look bad. As an aside, Mar had to have known that the makeup she asked for in the salon would never match up to the picture that was posted on Instagram. Not only do makeup artists on Instagram plan out and practice their looks until they're happy to post them, looks are often heavily edited and the colours brightened. Like magazine airbrushing, Instagram makeup looks will look different to how they actually are in real life, and it's not fair to expect a random makeup artist to be able to match a potentially edited makeup look that the original poster could have practiced with, especially not out of nowhere on their first try. That kind of expectation sets up the makeup artist to fail. But back to the point. Someone responded to Mar's statement saying, "It wasn't my intention to hurt the business, says shit like bacteria-infested makeup kit in our videos. No fucking juegas." Salons like these are respected in the Latino/Hispanic community because the service is always welcoming and good prices. Fuck off with that whitewashed shit. And Ma retweeted that to say, "Again, I got a skin infection. Just because another Latina gave me the infection doesn't mean I need to be supportive of literally getting my face infected. Sorry." Someone else accused Ma of claiming that her acne was a skin infection, and Ma responded with, "Literally have never had acne my entire life. I've been on YouTube for almost 10 years, so feel free to look at my face for the last 10 years on videos. I don't have acne, eczema or allergies on my face, and have never had a reaction like this on my face before." The person that originally called Ma out replied to that to say, "Again, you came to my mom's work last Monday, went to the doctor 2 days after because of your skin infection, uploaded the video last Friday, and your skin infection is miraculously gone and the full ass tube gone? Stop lying." A few more people attacked Ma online with accusations of lying, and eventually Ma stated that she would address the situation with a video, with a response from one of her accusers showing off the makeup that was used on Ma's face. In Ma's video, she did the right thing by apologising for the text overlay jokes that were completely over the top and reiterated that she never wanted to hurt the family. The biggest receipt was her showing that she did in fact get a prescription for her skin infection. People did come for Ma to claim that it looked like she used a lot of ointment, but as anyone that has ever used those kinds of ointments know, the tubes are usually made from metal and warp quickly, making it look like more had been used than compared to other plastic tubes. So to me, that complaint did look like a reach. Ma's original video and the apology has been hit with heavy amounts of dislikes, and a lot of people are still furious with her. After the apology went up, the original person came back again to expose Ma's Twitter DM to her, sharing how angry she was. A second account then stated that their goal was to forcefully take down Ma's original video too. The thing is, I really don't think that any of that is fair. It's only natural for the original person to want to defend their mother. Videos like Ma's make it easy for people online to go and find the businesses that are featured, and if the videos are negative, then it's obvious that negative attention is going to go the business's way. The problem that the business has is that there are clear, worrying images that show terrible hygiene. There's definitely a case to demand that Ma edit the video to get rid of all those ridiculous text additions, but businesses and people that work with the public shouldn't be able to pressure consumers into hiding evidence of poor hygiene practices. When Ma went to use the bathroom, there's no denying that a bucket of filthy water was left standing. The caption was completely unnecessary, but that's still disgusting. Not only is it gross that a bucket to wash floors is abandoned with the dirty water still left inside, but it's just as disgusting to have at least part of that salon's cleaning equipment open in a bathroom to start off with. Urine and fecal particles will end up on that mop and bucket every time someone flushes the toilet. The business itself is primarily for hair cutting, and having what look to be washing machines or dryers sat opposite the toilet in a customer use bathroom makes me uncomfortable too. But to be fair, I didn't know whether that was a British hang-up, so I asked my followers on Twitter about it. The vast majority of Americans that answered said that it wasn't normal for them to share spaces, although there were a few that told me that washing machines and toilets could technically share spaces with doors or separators in between them. And those are the responses for private residences, not for businesses. So to me personally, the washing machine and the toilet together, where any random stranger can go and use it, is really gross. The worst of it though, was the fact that Ma filmed what looked to potentially be a cockroach underneath what could be an exposed water heater. Whether this is uncomfortable or not, those are not sanitary conditions for a business that has to deal with serious hygiene requirements. The business itself is fully licensed, but at the business that Ma visited, there has been a violation about the business not following proper sanitization before. The owners of that business have a second salon and, as you can see, there were violations there too. Whether Ma exaggerated her experience or not, whether the skin infection story is real or not, there were still 2 red flags that Ma showed about the business that she could not have faked. Firstly, when Ma claimed that the primer used on her eyes felt as though it burned, the makeup artist didn't stop and wipe it off. Ma could have lied about the burning sensation, but makeup artists have to trust their clients. There could be no hygiene issues at all, but clients can still have all kinds of different reactions to different sanitary products, and ignoring a client talking about pain or discomfort isn't professional. At worst, it could be genuinely dangerous. Secondly, an insect openly crawling around inside a bathroom where dirty cleaning supplies are kept is genuinely horrifying, especially when you remember that the business deals with hair and makeup. What strikes me as most strange is that when Jeffree Star recently uploaded a video where he thought about getting a tattoo from the worst rated tattoo parlor in Houston, Texas, sharing all kinds of disgust about the place, absolutely nobody batted an eye, not even the people that completely despise him. But because Ma did the same, even stating in a video that she thought the makeup artist was a nice person, she's still been slammed for it. The thing is, I think that it's wrong to weaponise how difficult someone's life is when they've been exposed for putting the general public's health at risk. A lot of people have rushed to the makeup artist's defence because our home life is difficult. But what about the people that use that salon to treat themselves and take a break from whatever difficult lives they might happen to have? Is it fair that a makeup artist and a business is being protected over consumers? Is it right to suppress the truth about how shoddy a business appears to be because you feel sorry for one of the workers there? It is more than valid to want to have an open and honest conversation about YouTubers visiting the worst rated businesses and exaggerating negative experiences for views, but I think that a lot of people have missed the bigger picture. Ma deserves to be criticised for the unnecessary text additions, but it's wrong to hide how worrying a business seems to be because one family is upset and others just don't like Ma herself. But what do you guys think? As always, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, or don't do any of those things because I'm not your mother. And, as we say in The Sims, dag dag.